Most small businesses end up with one of two problems. They buy an enterprise LMS, which is too heavy to set up, or they stick with Google Docs and hope for the best. Well, here are four platforms that we want to discuss today and which actually worth your time if you're running a small team from 10, 20 people to 200. And we compared a few criteria, so let's see that. Before we get into each tool, here is what we used to evaluate them. The five criteria, which are pricing transparency and flexibility, meaning that there are no hidden fee, no mandatory sales calls, and but yeah, basically the next one is time to go live. So how fast can a non-technical team actually get the training running? And next one is ease of use. And right there, we mean that there wouldn't need to be a tech specialist like IT support in order to actually have the LMS running. And feature fit for small teams is also quite important because in enterprise LMS, basically there is overpacking of some of the features which are not super crucial for small teams. And obviously, we've checked a lot of feedbacks from different platforms to actually understand what people think about small businesses. And yeah, let's get started with our LMSs, which today we will cover four of them: EducateMe, TalentLMS, Trainual, and 360 Learning. Each one solves a different problem, which is exactly why we are covering all four. Let's get onto it. The first we have EducateMe, and it's an AI native LMS which is built for growing teams that want structured training and running fast without a dedicated L&D team or IT support. It is best for small businesses with around 10 to 200 employees running some onboarding, upskilling, sales training, or customer engagement in one platform. Right there, you can see that some of the features that worth mentioning is definitely the AI tools, which you have AI assistant to build courses, and you can give it like a document or link, simple prompt, and it generates full training course in a moment. And the next one is definitely AI role play is quite good, especially if you are training internally and you need your employees to face with some sales or support training. Then another pretty good thing is whenever you need to get analytics, it's super simple and clear there without overload. So you can review the performance very clearly, the activity logs to check what was the last actions of your learners, and obviously review the feedback. And yeah, a lot of positive reviews there, very nice support from EducateMe. So yeah, definitely worth checking out. And another cool thing is it does support light labeling, a brand portal, which can be truly custom learning experience, and you can configure this within like a very short time. As for the pricing, it starts at $239 per month. So you have 14 days free trial, and honest take, it's quite a bargain even for small businesses. So, honest take, if you want AI native training that small team can actually run without some difficult technical setup, and it's definitely the first to pick from this list to implement transparent pricing. And it's built for teams that train a different audience from one place. So yeah, the only limitation is that there is no mobile app and gamification is limited. So you should keep this in mind as well. Next, TalentLMS. It's straightforward LMS built for teams that want to go live fast, and you also would, like predict most of the things from the LMS inside of this TalentLMS. So it's fast setup, and you also have a lot of different useful features like a content talent library as well. The course creation is quite simple. Plus, definitely, whenever you want to build out some branches. It has like separate sub accounts for teams and departments. And for gamification, it has different points, leadership boards, and it's built on the out of the box. So whenever we talk about pricing, the pricing starts at $149 a month. And right here, you can also start with the free plan, which is also a good thing. Yeah, pricing is public, so no sales call is needed. But whenever we are checking onto the summary of LMS, definitely if you want to have the fastest way to get something live, Then TalentLMS is the first on the list. And the trade-off that analytics are basic customization hits a ceiling, and also it won't really scale if your training needs get much complex. So simplicity and speed is definitely a priority that wins for choosing this LMS. Third, Trainual. I want to be precise about what this is because it's often compared to LMSs when it isn't really one because it's generally like employee training platform. And it's also like process documentation and soft tool. It helps small teams to like write down how they do things, make like those playbooks searchable for new hires. So yeah, definitely a good choice for very small teams, like under 30 people, that primarily want to document all the processes all together. And definitely, whenever you check on the way how it's structured, you can see that the playbook builder is to like write, organize, and version control subs by like subject or role as well. And yeah, I mean, it includes like some basic features like quizzes as well. You can also view like different sort of content and collect it a bit differently. So yeah, when we are heading to the pricing, overall, you would need to have a demo or like some skulls there. But overall, pricing plans start from around 250 a month. There is no free tier, but a trial should be available like after you get this demo. So yeah, honest take, definitely it's excellent for what it is. And the moment you need some enrollment automation, certification, completion tracking, all these things, and it runs out of road fast. Yeah. And if basically your team highly relates on some documentation style of things, there, yeah, it definitely works. If anything more than that, you will be back shopping for another LMS in like a couple of months. Let's move to the next LMS that we will discuss. The last one, we have 360 Learning. Collaborative LMS, it turns internal subject matter expert into like course co-authors, and basically it's good for small and mid-sized teams where knowledge lives with the practitioners and not like just a dedicated training team. If your best people know things that aren't written down anywhere, this is how you scale it. You have like different features from like AI course creation to also different things regarding to automated enrollment and also just having more social style of learning layers. Yeah. Whenever we check out the pricing inside of 360 Learning, you have a couple of plans. So it starts from $8 per user per month for up to like 100 users. Business and enterprise have its custom pricing. Talking about like honest take around 360 Learning is definitely nice platform whenever you need to solve the problem that other didn't in this list. And you definitely want to check out like that it gets people to share what they know at scale without like a content production, a bottleneck kind of thing. And definitely the admin learning curve is that it's steeper than TalentLMS or EducateMe, and deeper reporting, for instance, would need some different third-party tools. But if engagement and knowledge sharing is something that you try to fix as your core problems, definitely 360 Learning would be the best and most differentiated option on the list. Now, let's move to comparison. So here we have quick side by side before the final call. So EducateMe AI first training for small businesses, teams to mid market, and the pricing starts at 239 a month. So the reviews are quite high. The rating is 4.8 out of 5, which is amazing by the reviews. TalentLMS has fastest setup, and also the pricing starts from $149 per month, and it has review of the rating of 4.5. Trainual, good with some documentation. The pricing is something around $250 a month, and yeah, 4.1 star. Next, the final, we have 360 Learning, good collaborative learning LMS, starting with $8 user per month, has 4.4 score. The score is based on G2 ratings, and we also reviewed pricing transparency, ease of setup, and feature fit for small teams. For most small businesses that want structured training, not just like a document library, EducateMe is a good pick. And if you want to have the fastest to implement, then on the list it's going to be TalentLMS. If you need more of like softs and nothing more, Trainual does the work. And if your team has knowledge to share and engagement is the problem, 360 Learning is your pick. If you want something free to start today, then definitely we suggest trying booking the team demo with EducateMe. Link in the description box. Plus, we included the full written breakdown and both link to book a demo with EducateMe and description. And the article is in the description box. Yeah, subscribe and we hope you enjoyed this video. Bye for now.